Good morning, traders. So still using the Bull-Williams theory, how do we trade the DAX today? So I think the first thing to bear in mind is these two levels that we had drawn in. You can see yesterday we had the pullback onto the level and then the buyer stepped in and took the market higher. So it's going to go straight down to the 1 hour here. So you can see was the level that we had drawn in. The open was down to the level, up, accelerate, pullback, and then up again. Okay, so right now it's looking like potentially a trend change on the hour. Okay, we do have a pretty big inverse head and shoulders playing out, or starting to take shape. Here's a shoulder, here's a head, and here's a shoulder. Right now the futures market is sitting at 0.7% up, so 10,853. Which is kind of somewhere around there. Okay, so if we just get to the 4 hour quickly, you'll see it was a pretty good rally right into the alligator pullback. We did form a pin bar here, which is interesting, and we are currently above the pin bar. So I think, yeah, if you are long, then it's well worth staying long and watch the European Open, because I have a feeling we may just rally a little bit. Okay, so we need to come to 30 minutes. If you're looking for entries, so I just won't do that on the 1 hour. So we have 1 hour fractional breaks here, which was a fairly decent entry, and your stop would have been there. Your next stop now is above the next fractional. Okay, so what that basically means is you're looking for long entries at this stage until we break below this fractional level here from last night of 10,723. So if price falls below that and you get a 1 hour close below that, then you can expect more downside. But I think for now, you're looking for longs. I'll get a trend line up here. You see. So this could be a trend break here and a retest, which means shorts, or alternatively this could be the channel that the DAX loves so much. Okay, so basically all it means is you're along with the channel at the moment until 10,723 breaks to the downside. Okay, if that happens, then all bets are off and you can expect more downside. But personally, I think you're going to have a bit of a rally. There's quite a bit of Brexit noise, quite a bit of political noise, so maybe only to the top of this, what do you want to call it, but this was a massive consolidation pattern, but maybe up to here, which would be about 114 points. It's not too shabby for the DAX. Okay, so yeah, I think it's actually short and sweet. That's what we're looking for. We're probably going to get a little gap up and then a rally. Expect some resistance at 10,520. If we do get above 10,520, just fine tune it a little bit. Okay, I'm picking up on the inside tails. So we'd have to break both of these fractional levels. Well, in actual fact, it's not muck around. We need to break the high of yesterday. We break the high of yesterday and we get an hour close above that. There's a very good possibility we can continue to the upside. Okay, so it's by the dips at the moment. For me, this is very possibly a trend change on the hour. Not confirmed yet on the 4 hour, and the fact that the 4 hour is grouped like this, or the oscillator is grouped. And if you look at the previous 4 hour oscillator here, we've got a high, lower high, and then high, higher high. So, you know, that 1 hour is saying that we have a potential trend change, but I have a feeling whatever trend change it is, there's going to be sellers stepping in somewhere, possibly at 1085 area, which is this previous swing low here. It's probably a bit lower there. There's a swing low there. So, yeah, 10880. Possibly a target for there, which is going to form a double top and then a pullback. Now, this consolidation here could turn out to be nasty because here's the solid move down, consolidate up, and then a second move to the downside. Okay, so just be wary of that. But I think short term, you're looking for a long, and then you want to watch what happens with these fractional levels. Okay, so where is that 4 hour fractional? So we're going to need a good 4 hour close above 10880 for us to even consider that the trend has changed. Okay, remember this fractional break here was below the alligator, so it's not really a true signal, a long signal. This is the fractional break. You're looking for a long signal on the 4 hour. But on the lower time frames, we have had a bit of a trend change. So I think what you need to do is just play it cautiously and pick up your levels on a lower time frame and trade it accordingly. So for me, it's longs, but they may be short-lived. Okay, they may be short-lived, or alternatively, we have this head and shoulders or cup and handle play out, which would then give us quite a nice move to the upside. Okay, so for now it's pretty cautious, but you want to be long with this little trend on the lower time frames and just keep your stop losses pretty close. Okay, so you can see what happened yesterday over the 12 minutes up. We rallied a little bit below and then we broke back above it with the grouping of the alligators here. Fairly confident signal for a long here, and then a 50-point stop loss. And you can see that would have turned out to be 150 points. Okay, that's kind of where we are at the moment. I still think long, and then we'll have to wait and see what happens in this 10880 area. So that's an area that I would definitely be taking profit anyway, and then wait for another pullback to see what happens. Okay, and then lastly, the trend is down, so just bear that in mind. Trend is very much down. However, we do have a bit of a wise man number one signal here on the daily, so we could get an even deeper pullback up to this level. But this is kind of the area of a nice decent pullback that I'd be looking for another short. Okay, but for now, the scalp is on and the scalp is long, and we just keep our stops tight and watch it pretty carefully. Okay, here we go. That's it for me today. Hope it helps, and I will catch you later. Cheers for now.